Hey everyone, welcome to the next video of One Strange Adventure. In today's video, we're going to take a look at our camper. It's a 2020 Grand Design Reflection 311 BHS. It's been 6 months, so we're going to do a little bit of a reflection on the reflection. Yeah, I know, that was bad. You know, just roll the intro. So to start out, I'm going to give you some specs on our camper. It comes in at just under 37 feet long. It's 12 foot 3 inches tall. It has a dry weight of around 12,000 pounds and a hitch weight of about 2,100 pounds. So it is a big camper. We've had it now for about 6 months. And so I want to take a little bit of time just to give you some information on our camper and get you up to speed with some of the things that have happened since we bought it. Yeah, there's a few hiccups, mistakes, whatever you want to call it. But I think that's normal in RV life. And so I want to give you the good and the bad that comes along with owning this camper. All right, so let's go over a few of the positive things. One, this thing has amazing build quality. Everywhere you look, you see quality craftsmanship in the design, in the construction, in the aesthetics of it. It's just a really beautiful camper, and it's well put together. This thing is loaded with lots of storage. Every nook and cranny has been utilized, and that's amazing, especially if you're out there trying to go full-time, or you're already full-time and looking to trade in your camper on something new. Definitely take a look at Grand Design. They maximize the storage in every unit. Another thing that I really love about this camper is the new design of the 2020s. I love the white with the black and gray graphics outside. I think it looks a lot better than the tan with the brown outside. They've also started changing the interior up. I have more of like a grayish than all dark brown like they used to do. And so I really like that. I've also seen in some of the new models, they're going with even more gray on some of the cabinetry and things like that, and have the option to have those painted. Another thing I love about this camper is the awnings on the outside of it. We have two really large awnings. I'm glad that they actually put a second awning on the slide out that I'm currently sitting in, and then that way they don't have one huge awning that goes over the slide out and you lose all that space. So there's one awning towards the front door, and then there's one coming off of the slide out. And then if you look at the outside kitchen, the door is large enough to be considered an awning. So when you have all of them open, it's like you have awning all the way down the side of this, which is really nice because I liked cooking outside and I have been caught in the rain. So it was great. All right, so let's talk about a few of the negative things that we've come to learn about our camper over the last 6 months. I released a video talking about the things that I would like to change about our Grand Design, and that link is in the description. I'll also go ahead and pop the card up at the top of the screen in case you want to check that out, but only after you watch this video. And some of the things we called out in that video was the shape of the storage unit. I think they could have done a better job on that. Maximize the storage directly from the factory. That would have been nice. The other thing is the stairs are a bit high. Even when you're on level ground, that first stair is around 14 inches tall. And so that is a little hard for somebody that is either elderly or has a disability or coming off of a surgery of some sort. It may be a little difficult to get up in there. The other thing that we talked about was the drawers that slide on the outside kitchen. You can see where they have slid out and actually hit the latches on the door itself and left little marks on the drawers that we need to fix. The other thing we talked about was the mattress. I would have loved to have gotten a better mattress. But we'll definitely be changing that out as soon as we can. A couple of other things that we've come to learn about this that we're not too particularly fond of. One of them being the faucets in the sinks. They're very tiny. It's really hard to actually get your hands in there, and if you're trying to wash your face at night without taking a full-blown shower, then it can be a little bit challenging. So I would love it if they would actually put larger faucets on there, and that is something that we will be changing out very soon. The other thing that I've come to learn that I'm going to change out is actually the kingpin on the front of it. we get a very basic kingpin on the front of your fifth wheel. And so there is a little bit of a chucking motion when you're driving it down the road. And, you know, that can be avoided, I think. Get some type of air suspension, kingpin or something like that. There are lots of products out there to remedy that. All right, with that, let's go ahead and do a walkthrough. All right, let's go into the bedroom first. All right, so this is the master bedroom, and you can see that it has a queen size bed. It has cabinets all the way across, and there's actually USB ports on the underside so that you can charge your phone pretty easily while you're sleeping there. It has a slide out right here, and this is where the wardrobe is. Hey everybody, that you can see. On this side of the bedroom, it does have a space for a TV mount and electricity, and the satellite and cable outlets already ran. Now we did opt for a second AC, and it is not it does not go into the ductwork, but it is a standalone. We were down in the Florida Keys and our AC went out, and that was not fun. And so we don't really use this one. Well, we haven't yet, but if we do need it, it's there, which is great. Another thing that I really love about this floor plan is the fact that you have a sliding door that goes into the bathroom straight from the master. So you don't actually have to go out in the hallway if you have people staying with you. And so we'll go ahead and get into the master bathroom here. You can see it's pretty plain right now because we've taken all of our stuff out for the winter. It has a nice stand-up shower. I am 5'10", and you can see that I have plenty of space between me and the top, and so I can get in here and maneuver pretty well. I will say, if you go to buy a camper, make sure you are checking out the shower. Don't be afraid to stand in it. All the usual stuff. Hey there again. We use these little racks instead of towels here, which come in pretty handy. One of the things that's a little weird about this is that it does have a curved wall, and so that curved wall actually goes behind the medicine cabinet, and it does make things a little awkward to try to store. All right, now let's go down into the main living area. Okay, so we'll start off with the kitchen, which you can see has plenty of cabinetry. Nice big double fridge. Nice cooktop and oven with a convection microwave. Huge double sink. Cabinetry under here. Here's the slide out trash can that I installed. More cabinets here, and then a really large pantry. I will say I wish they had lights on each shelf because as you can see, it lights up the top one, but the rest of them gets pretty dark, so I'm going to be adding some motion sensor lights to those. Alright, over here on this side we have our booth. This is in a slide out. We have a booth that does drop down and makes it into a bed that is a really nice bed for the puppies. We have a Thomas Paine collection theater seating, and so this does have the heated massage options and the lights that come on underneath it. More storage. I told you guys, Great Design does a lot with their storage area. On this side, we do have our fireplace, and yes, it's on right now because it is kind of chilly in here actually. A 42-inch LED TV, and then more storage. And behind this is our Furion radio. There's a cabinet directly across the hall from the main entrance, and in there you have your control panel. So this is where you do your awnings, your slides, your gas, hot water heater, the water pump. It has a little porch light, and then all of your slides. And you can also access the cabinetry from up top. Now, quick note. It's a GFCI outlet here. If that trips, then those couches turn off. Yep. Imagine my surprise one day when I came out and my couches would not turn on, but I had power everywhere else. So that had actually tripped for some reason, and that turned the couches off. The oddest thing, but if you're buying one, be on the lookout for that, because it could happen to you. We have our pendulum lighting up top, over top the bar. That is a rain sensor fan, so it will not open if it senses any rain outside. The controls for it are over by the thermostat. Here is the main AC unit that is ducted through the entire camper. Over here we have another cabinet. Don't judge us because we haven't taken our pumpkins down. We are fans of fall. All right, through that door is the kids' bedroom, or bunkroom. When you first walk in, you'll notice that there is some shelves on the side here. These actually double as the ladder to get up on the bunk here. You have some drawers here, a spot for a TV, a big wardrobe cabinet. You have a couch on this side that actually folds out into another bed, and then you have a bunk above that that actually will lift, which is pretty nice if the kids are in here wanting to play Xbox or something like that. The big selling point for this particular model for me was the kids no longer had to use my bathroom. There is a half bath back here, which is pretty nice. All right, so that is the interior of our camper. What do you guys think? Leave some comments below. Let me know what you guys think. If there was anything that you would change on this, what would it be? All right, the outside. All right, I was talking about the awnings. Look at these awnings. I apologize, it is a little windy out here. It's not too bad, so I'm not worried about the awnings, but it is a little windy out here. But you'll see that the awnings cover almost the entire length of this camper, which is really nice, gives you lots of shade. And we will start back here with the outside kitchen. Nice fridge. Here's the magnets of places that we've been visiting, so that's nice. Nice little ice maker and a sink out here. Somebody commented on one of the videos and said use the pool noodles, so that's what's there. I forget who actually made that suggestion, but thank you so much. This one is a pull-out cooktop. It's pretty nice. And now they stay there. So I appreciate the suggestion. Lots of storage. Theme of this camper is storage, 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 which is pretty nice. Next, I'm going to show you guys the storage unit that is in, or the storage that's in the basement. So this is where I have actually reshaped it and have put the stuff back in there. So you can see I now have room for 3, 4, 5 more totes than I had before, which is amazing. Two 30-pound tanks for propane, one on each side. We have more storage. Eventually this is going to be converted into a place for additional batteries. But for now, it is holding those big chairs that we carry around with us. All right, now the other side is where our water unit is. So the great thing about this water unit is that you just follow the directions, the color coding. Put those knobs in the places, in the positions that it shows for each one. So if you're looking to dry camp, you're using city water, or you're trying to winterize it, your black tank and your gray tank pulls are right there to empty the tank. You see how big this is, so you can, I have all my storage right here, and the auto level system is right there, which is pretty nice. I did add an extra gate valve to this because for some reason they do leak a little bit even before you pull them out. And so if you just walk over to take the lid off to hook the hose up, it leaks a little, and nobody likes that. Underneath here, you can see have a place for it'll fit 2 hoses, which is pretty nice. Slide out. You can see here's the input for the back black tank. There's a secondary black tank for this rear bathroom, and that is the black tank flush. Here is where you actually dump that black tank. All right, on the back, you do have a hitch, so if you need to take a little trailer with you. And we did opt for the Furion backup camera, which is pretty nice. Okay, I did not record me struggling up this ladder, but we are on the roof of this bad boy. Note there is a lot of room for solar panels. All right, well, I hope you like this video. I definitely want to just take a minute, give you a tour of our camper. If there's anybody out there looking to purchase a Grand Design or in the market just researching right now, definitely take them into consideration. We love our camper. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Harold Strange with One Strange Adventure. We have a lot of other amazing videos out there, so please take a moment, just browse around, check out our channel. But until the next strange adventure, keep making your own.